I'm Cleopatra Wallace, and this video is about Tayler Nicholson. Now, on May the 7th, we were all introduced to Tayler Nicholson. Tayler Nicholson is 27, and she lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and apparently she is one of those long-term residents at a hotel called the Emerald Suites on Paradise Road. Now, on May the 5th, in this hotel on Paradise Road, there was a child named Amari Nicholson that was there with a male named Tayler Rhodes, who is 27. But this video isn't about Amari and Tayler. This video is about Tayler Nicholson. Now, she did an interview with the police on May the 7th, announcing that her child was missing. She, at the time of the child going missing, was in Colorado with her mother. And her mother's name is Carrie Howard. Now, Miss Carrie Howard said that she had also brought a ticket for Amari Nicholson to join her and Tayler in Colorado, but Tayler did not want him to. She wanted him to remain with Tayler Rhodes in Las Vegas. So let's see. The energy that we're wanting to tap into, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, and ancestors, the energy that we are wanting to tap into is, I want to know the atmosphere of the hotel room, the Emerald Suites, on the date of May the 7th, about 3 hours before the press conference. I want to know about her conversations with Tayler and about the mood of this hotel room, the Emerald Suites on Paradise Road. Now, Spirit, I'm sorry, I do not have the hotel room number, but you should be able to locate this room with these two on May the 7th of 2021. They're both 27 years old. Tayler Nicholson and Tayler Rhodes in a hotel room in the Emerald Suites on Paradise Road in Las Vegas, Nevada on May the 7th, 2021. What were they discussing in this room on May the 7th, 2021? What was Tayler Nicholson and Tayler Rhodes talking about on May the 7th, 2021 at the Emerald Suites on Paradise Road? What was the atmosphere of this room on May the 7th, 2021? Alright, so we have 3 cards to get us started. And on the bottom of the deck of this one is the Knight of Coins. Alright. So to begin with, we have the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. You know, someone being very sad. But this here is what they are looking at and have me looking at. It's very odd. But do you see? Yes, I know, like, these two are dead, but that's not what I'm thinking about. Can you see where his eyes are looking? They're looking directly at blood. At first I was like, oh, you know, someone died with their eyes open. But Spirit's like, no, someone was looking directly at blood. You see that? So there was visible blood in this hotel room. Alright, and up next we have the Six of Coins, which is capitalism, you know, someone making money and spending money. But more or less, these are people just relaxing, eating. So she had some snacks or some food. I don't know about you, but if my child was missing, I think I may be a little too upset to eat. My appetite is always the first thing to go and the last thing to come back when I get upset. But this isn't about me. This is about Tayler Nicholson. So she's looking directly at blood and eating. And now we'll have the Page of Wands, which is a message. Now the Page of Wands is somebody, you know, you could say he's Mr. Fix-It because he has all of these things in his bag. Well, I always look at like he's walking around in trash, so he can't be too Mr. Fix-It. But this here message, I believe, is from the father, Giorgio. Because in the press conference, the boyfriend Terrell Rhodes said that the father's sister came and got the boy. But this is him calling, looking for the son. Alright, so we're going to clarify these. But so far we have looking at blood, eating, now a message from the kid's father. Alright, now to clarify, we are going to use the Alice in Wonderland deck and the Spider deck just to start out with. Now, Spirit, when it comes to her looking directly at this blood in the hotel room, can you tell us what her thoughts were when she seen the blood? Did she begin to panic or become suspicious of Terrell? What was Tayler Nicholson's mood when she seen this blood in the room? Oh, I seen it. Alright, so the Five of Pentacles is someone being drug off to jail for stealing. The card is somebody stole something and he's being drugged away to jail. But at any rate, they're like, when she seen that blood, she knew something was about to go down. So that could be why. I watched the that press conference like 2 or 3 times. She has her hands in this really awkward position, like behind her back like this for the whole time. And Spirit was in my mind saying that she used to be in uncomfortable positions. But yeah, when she seen that blood, she knew something was about to. It was a problem. All right, now let's move along to the eating and the money. Spirit, how was she able to just sit and eat, knowing that something had been amiss with her child? Spirit, how was she able to just sit and eat, knowing that something was very wrong? Oh, I see that. The Hangman. And he's also eating. Well, he's also hanging from a clock. So it looks like this eating may have been a nervous activity. Some people eat when they get nervous. You know, that's normal. But while she was eating and being nervous, she was looking at the clock, waiting for something. So perhaps what she was waiting for is the message from the father. We're going to clarify. I want to know what she was waiting on while she was killing time. Spirit, what was Tayler waiting on while she was eating or attempting to eat, kill time, pass time? What was she waiting for? What was Tayler Nicholson waiting for in this hotel room? What flipped over is good health. This could also be, in this deck, the Spider deck, this is like the Sun card. So it will, just kind of looks like, even though she's seen the blood and whatever, she was waiting for the sun to reappear. Alright, now Let's clarify this message or this conversation that went on when the father Giorgio called. Spirit, when Giorgio called Tayler Nicholson in this room, or when he contacted her and let her know that he or his sister did not have the child, can you tell me how she felt about that or what happened after that? What was her reaction to Giorgio saying that he doesn't have the child? Alright, we have 2 cards that came out. 3 cards. Had a hidden card. I love hidden cards. Okay, so we have Temperance. Is moderation and patience, but it's also someone kind of weighing her options a little bit. You know, in Alice in Wonderland, as she eats these things, she becomes bigger or smaller. You got to eat just the right amount or you become too big or too small. So, look like she's weighing options. And the Hermit card is, Spirit is saying brooding. Because usually the Hermit is there creating and he's thinking about stuff, but she was, there was like a brooding mood, thinking about something over and over and over. Probably the blood and the killer that's next to you in the room. But that's just speculation. So she was weighing options and brooding over something. In the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands card is the Lizard. And he's also, it could be a message. It is a message card. But also in this card, they wanted him to go up inside the house. Because I think Alice was like stuck in the house and they couldn't figure out how to get in there to see what was going on. So they found this little lizard. And I think he went in through the chimney or a window. The lizard was used to figure out the problem. And it was also a message. So this is my guess that this would be her deciding, we're going to call the police now. Alright. So there we are in this room. I have a few questions. I want to know, why did she not take the child with her to Colorado with the mom? Because the mom said she brought the child to take it. Why not just take him with you? Spirit, can you tell us Tayler's state of mind when she turned down the offer to take her child along? Why did she turn down the offer to take the child to Colorado? Why did she not want to take him? They keep flipping. Why did she not want to take him to Colorado? If the mother had already bought her a ticket for the child, why not just take him? Alright, there it is. Okay, we have the Moon card came out. And the Moon is all about cycles, coming and going, starting and stopping, but it's also about nighttime. And as you can see, this young lady is in her breeches, her underclothes. It's nighttime. Secret activities. So I'm thinking she didn't want to take the child so she could do what she wanted to do at nighttime while in Colorado. But that's just bizarre. But we're going to see. Let's clarify it. Spirit, why is the Moon here for Tayler Nicholson turning down the offer? Alright. So we have men's curls. So she was in disagreement with a male about taking the child. This could be Terrell that didn't want her to take her. It could be the father Giorgio that didn't want her to take the child. But it was a joint decision. And also she wanted the freedom while being there. Alright, let's see what else. Right. Did she suspect the boyfriend of foul play when she first returned? And for that, I want to use the I'm going to use this deck here to her right there. Spirit, did she expect... I cannot talk. Spirit, did she suspect that Terrell had did something to her child when she returned? Was she suspicious of him upon her return to the hotel room in Las Vegas? Was she suspicious of him? Was this the brooding thoughts? What was her reaction when she returned and the child was... I seen it flipped over. It's this one. Oh no, these just jumped out. Alright, so let's see. So the Queen of Pentacles is what came out. This is her reaction. And the Queen of Pentacles is very good with numbers and good with time. Looking at this, her face on this card, you know, the woman's just looking straight down, eyes down, kind of numb, like. Let's clarify. But why is the Queen of Pentacles here for her reaction to her suspecting her boyfriend Terrell? Why is this here for the reaction that she had? Oh, I see now. Incomplete. There she's looking down. Incomplete. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is good with numbers and timetables. When it comes to her suspecting a boyfriend, it seems like she did suspect him, because something about his story didn't add up. It wasn't right. It was incomplete. It didn't make sense. Now they keep looking at this Queen of Pentacles face, because it does look like she is numb. But I'm supposing if you have turned off all of your emotions and feelings to do whatever it is that she does for a living, I'm not sure if she's capable of showing that emotion, whether it be happy or sad. Looks like she's just gone numb. Like right here, all the blood like rushing from, you know, becoming pale white, just gone numb. All right. Let's see, what is the next one? Yes, now, the last question. Did she know that Terrell was abusive towards the child when she wasn't around? Like, you know, did she ever see, like, scars or bruising, or did he ever, like, point at him and say, like, bad person, or, you know, bad man, or anything like that? Spirit, can you tell us if Tayler suspected Terrell Rhodes of being abusive towards her child before she left him with him? Spirit, did Tayler have any idea that Terrell was abusive towards her child before she left him there alone with him? Did she suspect anything? Did she suspect him of abuse before she left him alone? Did she have any idea that he was abusive towards the boy before there it is. Alright, and here we have the 7 of Coins card. He's working on something. Escalate. That's what I'm hearing, like the word escalate. Like, you know, if you are working on something and you're building it up, you're taking this back and forth, after a while, it will escalate and become a great big something. She knew it was escalating. I want to clarify this. Spirit, why is the 7 of Coins card here for her knowing of his abuse? Why is the 7 of Coins? Oh, there it is. Alright. What came out is the greedy man. So when you get this on top of the escalation, she knew that she knew his character, what he was capable of. Alright. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace, and if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.